Hey, Jebraska, do you know anything about this?
I mean, I was focused on the box, so no.
Fair enough.
Also, would you mind not like just creepily watching us from afar? I mean, like we know each other. You don't need to stalk us.
He gets a little too close to Byron.
All right, I regret my decisions. I feel
And
like
he
this is
gives a
happening a lot
big
lately.
sniff. He gives a big sniff.
I mean, I feel like if you guys are looking for stuff, you should tackle the big one. And like, there's again that box that I actually know what's what with that. So like, I feel like if anything, you guys should touch that.
What's the box? What are you
That-
talking about?
That seemed awfully leading.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
Didn't you say you didn't know where the box was last time we
no, I
talked?
said I'm the technician who was installed the box.
Like,
I said I don't know
believe we
anything
asked-
else about this.
Hey,
Can
why
I
don't you just tell us
insight
what the
check him? That was weird.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Whoever's Jaegering me, could you?
I got you, boy.
That seems off. That seems off.
That seems off.
That seems off. Because, yeah, he said, I don't know what the box does. I just kind of installed it. And now he's kind of like, oh, maybe you guys should fuck around.
Okay, that's good. Because I thought I was going insane. Because I was like, I'm pretty certain he explicitly said he doesn't know what the box
Right, it's the do we assume that David forgot what he said, or do we have to check if the NPC is saying something weird?
It's been 3 weeks.
Why did you lie to us before? I
do you
don't
mean?
understand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you know what I mean. But come on, stop bullshitting me.
I really don't. You just kind of said I'm a liar.
Earlier today you said that or earlier yesterday you said that you had just installed the box. You don't know what it does, and now you're saying that you know a lot about it. Come on, which one is it?
I mean, I don't really. I feel like I said that I installed the box and knew what it did. It was yeah, I definitely said that yesterday.
Okay, what does the box do then?
What does the box
It's a
do?
weird little interface between that thing points at the brain and that thing points at the computer.
Okay, elaborate, please.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Is it playing Claire de Lune?
What?
Yeah, it is. What?
Jebraska, why don't you mess with the box?
Oh, they didn't
Yeah,
train me
about
how
you mess
to.
with the box?
What? And
So
you
you
think they
want us
trained
to do it?
us to?
Well, I mean, you guys seem to want to.
You seem to want us to.
You guys came in here with the job of doing that. You're messing with it right now. I mean, not the box specifically, but all this stuff anyway.
But why are you pushing for us to fuck with the box?
I don't know. It's just got installed here, and it's an interface between that thing and that thing. Like,
Didn't you install it like an untold number of years ago?
I mean, yeah. You don't think I'm gonna remember the thing that destroyed my life was me having to be here to install that godforsaken thing, and being
And what
stuck
did the
here?
box do?
I don't know. I just went over
did you
that. It's an
refer to-
interface.
Wait, whoa, what?
My job was not to install the box and use it. Mine was to install the box so
My
other
job was
people
not to
better.
install the box. I just installed the box. Also, we're not at war with Eurasia.
Hey guys, you know,
How did you know that it worked? How did you know you did it correctly?
I'm very good at my job. But also, wait, I want to backtrack real quick. You guys understand, like, you know, I don't know much life outside of here anymore, but like, I assume catapults are still a thing. You know, if I
No.
build a
No, it's all
catapult, it
trebuchets
doesn't mean.
now.
No, it's all outlawed.
Okay, well,
Outlawed.
before they were outlawed, people made catapults, and then people besides the people who made the catapult used them.
You can't
Yeah,
prove
but
that.
here's the thing.
okay,
They weren't locked inside a room with the catapult for 30 years with nothing better to do than fuck with the catapult.
riddle me that, bitch.
That wasn't a riddle. That was just an observation.
And
And
What do you?
You had sex with it, didn't you?
No.
You fucked this box.
No. No. Never. No.
I'm rolling an insight check on that.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Oh, hold on.
Can you roll insight for me too, whoever?
I got you.
All right. 7.
There's Zeka's insight.
1 second. I need to roll for this.
He fucked this box.
You need to decide first off if he has it.
Wouldn't we all have tried to fuck the box, though?
Look, it's not about what we
Weird.
would do. It's about what he did do.
Zeka, you got a 14, by the way. Zeka, you
Okay.
think... Actually, Sunny and Zeka, you both think... Oh, this fucking caged animal. You fucked a box.
That's
Why?
fine.
You fucked the
Wait,
box.
so Morak with the highest insight doesn't think that?
That was from the previous one.
That was from
Oh,
Zeko from a while ago.
Totally
Oh
fucked the
my
box.
god, what?
No,
Why?
no, I did not. I don't. You know what?
All right,
What?
if you didn't fuck the box, why are you being so cagey about it?
You are insinuating I fucked a box. And I'm just trying to.
look,
I don't understand the mechanics. I mean, I don't really understand.
well, you
sex
don't
in the
need to
first
because it
place.
didn't happen.
All right, then what did you do with the box that's making you so cagey about it? Did you form like a close, intimate relationship? Like, did you like marry it in your mind or whatever?
You ever
Hey,
seen
he
that
probably-
play Castaway? Or sorry, read that book
Yeah.
Castaway.
I did. Did you
Zika
draw a
cracks
face on
his
it?
fingers and he casts Zone of Truth. What's up, bitch?
Mark down that spell slot.
He probably
I'll mark
wants
that
us
down.
to mess with the box so that he can fuck the box. He's been sitting here lusting over it for the past 30 years.
Okay, you pop Zone of Truth on him?
Yeah, I think it's a charisma saving throw.
Oh, he fails.
Which
So
I
fuck
can't-
out of that.
I cannot imagine he has high charisma.
I mean, no,
Um,
but also he rolled low. I don't need to answer anything regarding this.
Why
You
did you
should,
fuck
though.
the box? Did you fuck the box?
I'm not saying shit.
I think the point of
I
him
just think you guys
fucking
should
or not
touch it
fucking box
and mess around with it.
It's just a murder.
Why do you want us to touch the
happened?
box?
I didn't hear what you said.
Why do you want us to touch the box?
I feel like it's relevant to what you guys are looking into. You're messing around with those computers. I think that is something you guys want to do.
Is
Then
there
why are you being
malicious
so
intent?
cagey?
You started insinuating I fucked the box.
No,
Did
okay,
you fuck
okay.
the box?
I don't have to answer that.
Okay.
Just say no if you didn't fuck the box.
Like I plead the fifth. That's what he's doing.
I like how a level 2
He could have
spell,
said no so many times.
a level 2 spell for enhancing Morak was like too frivolous, but then you fuck the box was necessary.
Listen, I'm playing this character the way I want to play it. All right.
I think this is supremely in character. And did you or did you not fuck that box?
I am not answering
open
this
the box at this
question.
rate.
Okay. New question. Do
Look.
you want to see us fuck up by using this box? Do you want to see us get hurt by using this box?
I mean, not necessarily.
Why'd you say it like that? Just say no.
Look, these are leading questions, Jebraska. We're trying to just let you answer things simply and easily and not be a fucking weirdo. So take that opportunity.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you want us to touch the box besides that you think it's connected to a computer? And why didn't you use the box across these 30 years?
I mean, I just feel like we are getting off track.
He totally did use that nasty little box when he fucked it. Isn't that right, Jebraska?
I'm not answering that.
All right, I'm gonna go over to the box.
Okay. Yeah, you see Odo over there.
Oh, don't touch that box! Oh, be careful! Don't touch that box, Ode.
Hey, do
We
you
have
know what?
no idea what sort of.
There's this weird kind of sticky substance on the box.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't touch that box.
Okay, I'm just taking visual notes. No touching.
Ode, I don't want to alarm you, but we have it on good authority that Jebraska fucked that box.
Oh gosh. All right, I won't add the sticky stuff to my notes about whatever history is related to this facility.
It's the
You know what,
box.
Jebraska, while we've got you here, and while you're refusing to tell us whether or not you fucked this box, tell us, is there anything here that you know of that
I guess it would
can
be dry
and would be
but
happy to hurt us?
sticky.
I don't know for
Jebraska?
sure anything.
Okay.
But wait, no, yes, for sure there is something, and he
You
walks
just said
over
no
to
and yes.
he walks over this palisade. Behind here, there are some animals that try to get in. They will love to hurt you.
Okay, anything besides them?
I don't know for sure, but I haven't been to this full place. We went over this yesterday. If I go down that hole, I'll die from breaking my neck or starving to death because I can't get back up.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
so then, do you want us to like help you, and do you want us to live?
I want you guys to help me.
Do you want us to live? That's the more important part there, Jebraska.
Oh, after this conversation, I'm not so sure.
You're being very weird.
You have all been insinuating I have been fucking a box.
Well,
And
you are
you
not
refuse
giving us
to
sufficient
say-
evidence to say that you did not.
It is
Okay,
not my
Jebraska.
job to prove I didn't fuck the box. It is your job to prove I did.
I cast black light on the box.
Oh no.
Morak's gonna shake his arm off that tentacle and be like, Jebraska, just be real with me. It's a pretty sexy looking box.
I can't see, fucko.
Oh,
His stories don't line up at all.
do you like the personality of the box?
Does the box remind you of someone important in your life?
Someone cube-shaped?
Ode walks in and she's like,
Yes, it does
like,
remind me of some people.
I can see. I think we all, if we were in your shoes, would have done the same thing, which is fuck the box.
You know, yeah, I think I would also have done the same thing. So I really don't think it's that weird.
Zaka, let's not imply you having sex with anything. But
No,
yes, I
but like,
absolutely would have fucked the box.
Ode whispers to Byron, it's
So-
an interrogation technique.
so
What
now
kind
that
of-
we've talked about how we would fuck the box, how do you feel about it?
You all seem very fixated on this aspect of the box rather than what I was initially getting at, which is touching.
Sorry.
Just touch it. Oh,
What
how
are you
often
wanting
do
us
you
to
touch it?
with?
Well, you can see how it seems
Your
weird
mind?
on our end, Jebraska, that you want us to touch the box, but you haven't in 30 years. Like, you clearly had to for installing it, right? So all you want us to
Him
do
to
is...
fuck it!
Oh my god.
Wait, yeah, he fucked it. We can touch it all we want.
That's the thing, Zeka. I
You know,
don't
I could
want
just-
to now.
I could just open it with my mage hand from like 20 feet back.
That's
What?
perfect. Do it.
Gross. You're touching it with your mind hand? That's
Well-
even more nasty than what Jebraska did.
I'm gonna slap
So-
him invisibly.
I touch the box first, though.
Let me get this straight, since I was in the other room. Jebraska suggested we touch the box in terms of getting more information about the facility, because that's my understanding of why Morak was interacting with the computers.
No, I've got a good question for you, Jebraska. Did you ever see anyone touch and use the box? This is a yes or no question. If you say anything besides yes or no, so help me, Grumsh, Saint Cuthbert, whoever you like, I will smack you.
Yes.
Or I'll get the stronger people to smack you. Okay, what happened to them?
they interacted with that thing. I did not do that, so I don't know what that means. I was not part of that part of the job.
Okay.
I was gonna turn to the rest of the group and be like, "Is this what I'm like sometimes when I talk around things?"
Sometimes.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Jebraska,
Yes.
why did you install the box and then not
Fuck it.
leave if your job was just to install the box and literally nothing else?
I was supposed to the next day, and then everything went to shit.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were like here for a period of time. So you installed the box, and then the next day, everything went to shit, and all of your
Well,
fellow soldiers died, except for 2 of them, and those 2 died later on down the road.
well, I mean, I don't know if it was the exact day after, but I certainly, after finishing installing that, took a couple days before I was supposed to leave. I was supposed to leave after doing it, and it just took a bit.
Oh, it
Oh,
looks at
you
everyone
just
else
wanted
like
to like
this person
vacation
is
out here in the cave.
incomprehensible.
Sorry.
Sorry, what were you saying,
Jebraska.
Becca?
I was just making a dumb. I was just saying, like, oh, you wanted to vacation for a couple days in this shitty cave with a
Jebraska.
literal shithole. Like, why would you take a
Jebraska.
That
couple days
wasn't
down
there
here?
before.
Jebraska. So how long after you saw someone interact with it? How quickly did shit go wrong after that?
Hmm.
Honestly, not like a couple of days. Like,
So it wasn't the next day.
no.
Okay.
But you were supposed to leave the next day and you just didn't.
I mean, I was waiting for a ride out of town. I didn't want to just walk.
See, now that is a sapient, reasonable explanation. Just say that. Don't say you took a couple days.
David, we learned that Imperial's messing with. Wait, no, it was the Elder Brain that broke the weave, right? How did we learn how the weave broke, and that the Imperials were responsible for it? Do we remember did we learn what they did?
I
I
mean,
thought
that
it
was a
the
pretty big of a reach.
dust dragon that broke the weave.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was Jebraska that did it now when he fucked the box.
No, that's what I'm wondering, Sonny. Is this the thing? We know that the weave broke because of the Imperials messing with the brains.
Well, it wasn't the Imperials. It was the Dusk Dragon. Not slaves, but followers. Who fucked the weave like Jebraska fucked the box.
Is it like this computer was running fine and then a liquid got on it and then it short circuited and then the weave just broke?
I just really think you guys should touch the box.
You know what? I don't.
Hey, Jebraska, why don't you touch the box?
I don't think I should.
Why?
There's a court order. Says he can't.
The box got a restraining order on him.
You're on a break. I got into a fight. And the box won't
okay.
talk to him anymore.
Jebraska, what incentive do you have for lying to us right now? What incentive do you have for being cagey? Because all you're doing is making us not trust you more.
I just don't understand why you guys don't trust what I'm saying. I just think you should touch the box.
Many
Okay,
reasons.
David, please. Is this Jebraska being shady, or is this you having created this weird kind of non sequitur story for the reason that this NPC is stuck in this cave?
What do you guys think? Do you guys think a human being could do this and not be shady? Look at all his end loops and how he never directly answers your questions.
Okay. Fair enough.
So he
Maybe
is.
David's just shady.
I think David's just shady.
Can I do one more? Or can I do an insight check now that we've heard him say a lot of shit? He's just like totally bullshitting us right now. I feel like we have a lot more info than when we started.
Yeah, you have a lot of info, but sure, you can make an insight.
Okay.
He got a 12.
What did I get?
A 12.
Oh, what did Artek get?
I ran
He's using the
bathroom, so-
bathroom, so let me pull up. I can roll for him. I just gotta pull up his sheet because we all very nicely have access to each other's sheets.
Get
Oh, I
your
like
sheet
Christopher.
together.
He
Wow.
also rolled as well.
Twins.
You guys don't need to roll high to see this man just keeps talking around everything and is just kind of going down a non sequitur every time you address something.
I would like to make maybe like a history check or something and see if this is like if this is because I don't particularly remember, but if this is new to his personality from yesterday, if this seems like significantly different from how he was acting when we first met him.
You don't need to roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna step
Okay.
aside with Zeka, or maybe Ode actually. I think.
Hey, what's up, best friend? Oh.
All right.
Oh, okay. No, I'll just stand over here.
Well, you can come over here too.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm just gonna actually walk up and say, Zeka and Ode, can I speak with you in the other room by the box?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the box. I'm gonna say, I think something shady's up with Jebraska.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
I mean, there's a few things that have just led me to believe that something might not be on the up and up.
No,
But
I mean,
This conversation.
I was kind of thinking that this morning, so it's good to see that other people are kind of. I don't know exactly what it is. It's just like that he can't answer our questions in a consistent way.
But this seems different, very different from how he was yesterday.
I agree. Like, very much
there's-
so.
Something, and I can't. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that this is completely unrelated to our arrival. I mean, he's had 30 years down here, and I can't imagine over last night he just happened to go insane.
Well, we know that these things can impact people's minds, and then didn't Miss Dora yesterday, Zeka, say something specifically when you asked her about like mind control?
Oh, you did say that. Or sorry. Miss Sarah did say that.
Are you Mastara?
Are you my
No,
god now? Oh, congrats,
Oh.
you moved up in the cult.
You know what? I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna detect magic on Mr. Jebraska.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, in the sense of its psionics, but yes, immediately.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
is that impacted by the fact that his whole head is like crystal?
Oh, you would almost call it an accelerant.
Huh.
Oh shit. Oh, yo, like he's being mind controlled right now.
What? No, I'm
you
not.
fucking
That
kidding
doesn't
me?
seem in character.
I cast dispel
Wait,
magic.
wait. What? Get the fucking brain staple.
The what?
The
What?
the malachite brain staple. Remember? There was a
What's
whole
that
thing.
do?
Doesn't it interrupt magic? Perhaps it would.
Oh.
Byron will grab him as he's trying to run away.
All right, make a strength check.
Can Ode help? Is she close?
Oh, doesn't need to roll for it.
Byron has a 12 strength.
Ode is
Just-
a monk.
As he's running away, I cast dispel magic on him.
What level?
Wow.
I guess, or I have dispel magic, right? I'm not just making that up.
You should.
I don't know your spells.
I'm pretty sure I have it I think it's a third level
You
spell.
definitely don't have her prepared.
Yeah,
Oh.
I see it on his spell list.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I didn't prepare that for him.
Oh my
Okay, I cast the spell magic. God damn it! I think it has like a range, so it should be. But if it's I'm guessing it's a higher level spell than whatever.
As you cast Dispel Magic, what does this look like as it targets Jebraska?
I throw a piece of bread at his head. A stale piece of bread.
As it catches on one of the crystals that have been populating his head.
Oh no.
you see it just. You guys know have you guys ever seen the effect of glass when it's being shattered, slowed down to like a 10,000th of a second? So it's still just so instant, but you can just see the lattice form before it just explodes.
That happened to bread?
No, that happens to the crystal that impacts in Jebraska's head.
That's not nearly as cool.
Oh my god. But you see just that crystal just shatter and shoot shards outward, and him just kind of stumble forward and just begin to vomit. And then a second one of the crystals this one just like shoot out and just impale itself into the wall and explode. And from these kind of like openings created in his like head and skull from where these crystals were, you see this kind of like brynous purple fluid just begin to flow out. Not quite blood, but not something good and not something you want flowing out of you.
Oh god.
Ugh. Oh my.
Run away,
Oh,
run away,
fuck.
run away.
I'm just
Get away,
gonna
get away from him.
grab Zeka and like pull him slightly with my small stature.
Get away, run
It's
away.
I'm going to make a few rolls here real quick.
Yeah, I'm backing the fuck up.
Should we heal him? What should we do? Should I heal him?
Hey, David.
Yeah.
When you're done rolling, before you say anything, I want to ask you a few things.
Go ahead.
Basically, one, I don't think this is how it happened, but Morak was wearing the helmet when he interacted with the computer. Then he said he came to. Was that just when he was like connected to the computer, or can he see now while wearing the helmet?
You can see well while wearing the helmet. I'm gonna be honest, man. I forgot you were wearing the helmet. That is why this didn't come up sooner.
Okay. Well, so I was going to try to do a detect psionics on him, and you said I could use. You said I could like use the helmet and a side point to do that.
Yep. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that right now.
All over Jebraska.
All over Jebraska, centered in his head and now leaking onto the floor right now.
Okay. Yeah, Morak's gonna pull out the shield and be like, "Everyone, stand back."
Yep.
As you guys see this, you see Jebraska just begin to vomit this brackish fluid for just a moment before. Where is that particular thing? You see just all of the muscles in his body tense and just like begin to like warp as there's just kind of like this almost static energy that begins to kind of envelop around him. And just his the kind of stone and crystals that make up his body kind of just begin to harden and turn to this slate as just all of his muscle mass begins to grow. And let me just
I've got a bad feeling, guys.
Oh fuck!
you see this monster just begin to just kind of wrench itself up and look towards all of you and look towards the box with lust.
No, I'm next to the box.
Draw my bow.
That's much better. Hey, you know what I was thinking about whenever I was over there? You know how like Jebraska was like refusing to say whether or not he fucked the box? Do you think the brain was in control and therefore it fucked the box?
Oh, maybe the brain couldn't fathom the concept of fucking the box because the box is part of it. So it just like didn't understand the language we were using.
And also, Ode, I just this little thing. Please call it interfacing with the computer. Saying plugging in after we know what Jebraska did, it's just weird.
Okay.
After Jebraska interfaced with the box.
Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna touch the tentacle. I don't. Okay, I'll touch it.
Are any of these switches like turned on?
You see VI support is turned off. The VI one is turned on, and the one for you notice actually the one that says I can't remember how I phrased it, but long distance comms. It looks worn down as if someone was frantically trying to turn it on and off.
Okay. I think we can assume that he wasn't able to get in contact with anyone, otherwise.
I know this box is turning someone on and off. Yes. What? Helpa, you said that they're both intelligent, at least to the level of humans.
Yes. It will take
Sugar.
some time to create a mental link that would enable understood conversation, but if you give me just a moment. Done. At any time, whenever you are
I
ready.
like this NPC.
This NPC is way better than Jebraska.
Ah, was that the non-approved access user for the last several years?
You're saying it wasn't consensual?
I'm glad we killed Jebraska.
I really
Way
like
better than that
Helper. She's
Jebraska.
answering all our questions. She's like actually helpful.
Well, let's not assume Helpa's gender.
But
I
I really
love
like
Helper.
Lydia. She's really cool and pretty.
Do you think? Well, to be fair, Helpa does look feminine.
We
Do
can
you
ask
think-
them.
Do you think that that's what Jebraska was?
Oh no.
Oh, maybe.
I don't want to
That
think
would
about
kind
that.
of be more attractive than a box because
I
I
don't-
want it said that when I said, of course, we would all fuck the box, that was just an interrogation technique.
Do you think that's why Jebraska wouldn't admit to interfacing with the computer, because whenever he did, he would, oh god, I just touched it. Oh, who wants? Okay, can we just go fight some monsters now? I feel dirty.
Well, I think it's obvious what we need to do. Well, we should talk to the second creature, but then we go get administrator privileges so we can take Helper with us.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds like a good plan to me. And then we just can't forget about Kip and the second creature on our way out.
Forget about who?
Well, we can, but
No, stop suggesting that we can. Okay, I will touch the weird sex tentacle now.
Wait, don't we have to,
that's how a lot
Are
of
they
the
back?
tentacles are.
oh, they are. Okay.
Hello.
I touch it.
It would seem that you accidentally were disconnected. Don't worry, I've saved all your files for you.
Oh no.
Thank
Is
you,
she Clippy?
Helper.
Of course.
The
May I,
tentacle's so much better now.
may I be of any further assistance? Oh, you don't need to touch that, and I would recommend that you don't.
Wait, you trying? Okay. Well,
You suddenly disconnected from it, which triggered an immediate override. However, simple proximity is more than enough.
I need to take a bath.